right, we're going into your final weekly choice.
Oh.
And we're talking about juxtapositions here. Going from Coffee, which I think is the best movie ever picked on this podcast, the coolest movie ever. Your next film, I'm going to admit it right now. I'm going to put you on the defense. This is my least favorite movie ever made in the history of cinema. You've picked Ron Howard's masterpiece of horror, How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Am I going to have to like give you my TED Talk about this
You have
movie?
to give me the
because I
TED
will
Talk.
do it.
Children.
This is a movie that horrifies me.
I
Horrifies me. I hate looking at the Grinch. I think it looks so horrifying to look at.
You're right. I'm so glad you were honest because I think
couldn't lie
honesty
to
is
you.
key.
Yes, I could not lie to you.
Here's the thing. This is probably the movie I've seen the most in the
my
world.
God.
And I thought for a second, they asked me, do you want to go on this podcast?
Mm-hmm.
Last video store, it's like very like bougie, like
It's
we watch
bougie.
films.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We like films and
We
we
love
like
films.
filmmakers.
We
And I
love
was like, okay, I'm
filmmakers.
going to pick like 3 like Criterion Collection. I'll probably put like a Fellini movie in there
Mm-hmm.
and some Cassavetes and be like, yeah, these are the movies I watch.
Wow.
That would have been a lie.
Wow. Okay, thank you for being honest. That's
Do you know
all
what
I
I
can
mean?
do.
Like they said your favorite movies,
Wow.
and I said
Great.
the Grinch, the Jim Carrey Grinch.
The Grim Cherry. Grim Cherry. I can't say it anymore. I've lost my mind.
Okay, listen, the cast is stacked.
It is stacked cast.
Yeah, I also like.
Everyone looks horrifying though,
Everyone
except
looks-
Christine Baranski, who's really sexy in it, and that to me is the most disturbing thing in the
Okay,
film.
Martha May Whovier, yes. She is sexy,
Mm-hmm.
very much a part of it. Like another kind of weird sexual awakening for me as a kid. I said, do I want to be her? Do I want to marry her? I don't know.
Do you want to be the Grinch?
Do I want to be? Maybe I want to be the Grinch.
Yeah.
Possibly. I do identify with the Grinch.
Wow,
In
okay.
some ways, just
You're
like
out there stealing Christmas, breaking hearts.
I just like to stay in my house.
Yeah, okay.
Sometimes I'm like, why would I leave? I have everything I need.
Yeah.
Here. Okay. Wow. Yeah. Let's just.
Yeah.
I just think soundtrack hits, cast, fucking stoked. Makeup, costumes,
Horrifying.
set design.
Oh, set design is magical. I'll give it that.
I mean,
But I also hate the way that Ron Howard shoots. It's all in like Dutch angles. Everything's on it. Every shot in this movie is a Dutch angle. The way that I've always thought of the Grinch, I go, the Grinch, and even the way that's shaped and like the story and all that stuff, I go, How the Grinch Stole Christmas is literally Citizen Kane of horrifying movies for me. Where like there's something about it, I go, it feels like Citizen Kane. Like it's
Yeah.
doing crazy camera work like Citizen Kane, but it's wrong and it feels weird.
Yeah.
And I have a adverse reaction to this movie.
yeah. Nothing makes sense.
I'm turning green thinking about it.
Um,
My heart is actually going 3 sizes too big, and it's a problem. You're gonna have to save me here.
What's funny is I know every line to this entire movie. I know the whole soundtrack. Like I could just start from the start and go through. If you want the rest of this
Wow.
podcast to just be that,
I would
happy to do
love,
it.
the version that we're going to put at the shop from now on. If anyone else picks us up, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, I can't even say these words anymore. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. It will be the video, like you see the image will be exactly
Yeah.
the same, but the audio will be you reenacting every part
think
and
that's a
doing
good
every
idea.
sound. We'll
Yeah.
construct it here.
Da-na-na-na-na-na. I know it.
Wow,
And then
okay.
you travel inside the snowflake. And then you go.
Do you know that Jim Carrey he went through CIA training for this movie?
I actually do know that.
He went through CIA training for this movie because it took so long to put him in the most horrifying makeup of all time that he had to learn how to withstand torture.
Yeah, like I think they kind of gave him like waterboard training because apparently the nose piece.
The nose
piece that I know you love so much. It
I would say
felt like being waterboarded apparently.
you've actually identified the thing I hate most. This movie is
the
the nose
nose.
piece.
Yeah.
And it's every character has a weird nose in
They
this.
do.
But it's like from the tip to the nose to the top of the lip.
Yeah, and then the teeth.
And then the teeth, it fucks me up. It's like they go, how do we put a gooch on a face and we're going to do it in this children's movie? And they go, let's do it. We're going to change the construct of someone's face.
It's really like, it's a disturbing, weird film. But I think like, yeah, maybe I just have Stockholm syndrome with this
Wow.
film. But
You
like,
learn how to withstand torture.
I've seen it so many times.
I'll be honest, this is an unpopular opinion that I have. Every time I said The Grinch is horrifying, people get up in arms with me.
Oh, really?
Yes, so you're on the right side of history. I'm wrong. I refuse to believe I'm wrong.
Look,
but
I get it because there is one scene. You remember he's like walking across.
yes.
I don't know why I needed to do this.
Yes, I was
But when
disturbed
he's
by it.
trying on things and he's walking across and he's wearing a garter
Yeah.
on his leg and you can see like the dark.
Oh my god.
Like, he's a hairy man Grinch.
Yeah, I hate the hair on his fingers too.
Yeah.
I hate that.
There are certain things, certain choices that they made that really do kind of turn your stomach
They're
a little
visceral.
bit. They
Yeah.
are.
It's
but
a
I think
visceral.
that's the point.
Oh, I mean, it has to be. You can't do this by accident. You have to have this as the point.
Brilliant filmmaking. I think it belongs on the Criterion.
Yeah, the other thing with this version we're going to be giving out to you. It is a Criterion version of How the Grinch Stole Christmas. It's going to have the little C logo.
Sweet.
We've got a spine number. Spine number
Finally.
666 because it's pure evil, this movie. I also, when we're talking about I think when you go Jim Carrey Grinch, horrifying in that makeup. The little kid Grinch, even worse to me.
Oh, yeah.
And then when they have the animatronic baby, one of the most nightmarish things on planet Earth.
Yeah.
And other systems as well.
Well, yeah, completely. But then when you think about Martha May,
Jeez.
when she does that, she has that machine that she uses to like
To shoot the Christmas lights.
to shoot the Christmas lights up onto her house. I was like, that's the coolest shit I've ever seen in my life.
All right, yeah, Grinch 5 stars from me now.
They
You
give
convinced me.
they give you light and shade.
They really do. And in both, the light will burn you and the shade will turn you blind, It's both of
Yeah.
those things. And that's why, I mean, it cannot be denied. We're here disagreeing on this podcast right now, but that's powerful cinema.
Yeah, that's discourse.
We're having discourse. We're in the discourse right now. The Grinch is one of the most powerful films ever made, I guess. Well, good on you. Good on you, mate, for picking up The Grinch.
Listen, it's something that I watch several times a year, every year.
Can I ask, are you watching it not out of Christmas?
Out of Christmas.
That's fucked
But
up.
definitely on Christmas.
Okay, that's normal. That's
Like,
normal. You have to.
Oh, my mom, she'll be like, all right, here we go.
How soon after Christmas are you watching? Christmas. We're in January right now. Have you seen Grinch this year?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay, cool.
But I'm sure I will. I remember when I was filming The Bold Type, Katie, Megan, and I had certain movies that we would just watch a lot. And it was a lot of the Twilight series.
I love Twilight series. I love
lot
those.
of the
I
Twilight
adore
series,
those. Yes.
And The Grinch.
Well, okay. This might be a film festival that we program together. Twilight, The Grinch, as
Yeah.
introduced by the stars of The Bold Type.
Yeah.
That's what we're gonna do. Beautiful film festival we put on.
We start with New Moon usually, weirdly. I don't know what that's about.
Okay, now that's interesting. Next time you come on, we have to talk about that.